Hi there, everyone. I just want to say, it's amazing, you know, the things that we take for granted. And I, I know that we all have, rather, sometimes some of us may have had these feelings more than others that you just feel like you're falling. And at what point do you stop? At the end of the day, you can't stop yourself from falling. It's a natural thing. Even if you were to stumble, you might pick yourself back up, but you might just fall. The point I'm getting at is, how do you prepare yourself to fall? Right? How do you prepare yourself for that reaction? Right? And it takes work. Life is a battle in itself, and nothing is perfect. And you can have perfection in a sense, depending on what perfection is to you or how you value perfection. But preparing yourself to know how to react to your failures is crucial. And I just wanted to share that because I know I have experienced a lot of failure in my life. I've experienced a lot of hardship and despair. However, I have also experienced joy, and I've allowed myself to see the true value in the meaning of peace and what that means to me. So you have to find that for yourself, how to determine your peace of mind and what steps you're going to take to allow yourself to embrace that peace of mind state. And understanding and appreciating your failures as much as your wins is very important. Because the way I see it, it's just a way for you to assess a situation. I know I heard a quote somewhere that they viewed it as failures were, if you failed 100 times, you knew 100 ways that didn't work, right? And you can use that. You can see it as a way, how I was saying, to assess that situation, to say, hey, those 100 ways just didn't work. So focus on the way that will. But what I'm talking about is, how are you reacting to your losses? How are you preparing and coaching yourself to deal with those losses or those hardships or those emotions that's going to arise when it just doesn't go your way? What are you doing? Right? And there are a lot of ways that you can handle that. There's a lot of things that you can do. You just have to make time to figure it out. You have to be willing to accept it, that you are unsure how to handle it, so you know how to effectively move forward in handling and dealing and consulting with your emotions and your emotional state. It is important to you and who you are. And sometimes it even can help in society, because sometimes things just work a little better if we are working together, right? We're being good people. in a sense. I'm not going to really touch into that or go deep into that. The key here is for you to identify healthy ways for you to manage your emotions, to manage those setbacks, to manage those situations that arise that lead to you not getting the result that you imagined. How are you dealing with that? Just think about that. And then how would you want to deal with it? Because at the end of the day, the key is to be prepared. They say if you never prepare, you prepare to fail, right? And yes and no, because sometimes you just fail. You could be as prepared as possible. You could be as ready as you thought you would have ever been. And it still does not go the way that you've imagined. But do you actually prepare for the other route? Like, it's not that you are just already predicting that you're going to fail, right? But it's a good idea to have a direction to say, if these things occur, how you would choose to react, how you would keep building yourself up, how you would keep pushing on, what you're going to do to continue to be the difference in your life. That is important. It's important for you to think about those things. It's important for you to view yourself from a different angle, if that makes any sense. But think about it. If you just take a minute to look at 10 things that may have went wrong in the past 10 months and think how you would have emotionally handled those situations better if you prepared. Just think about that.